What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Immaculate Grid video. Today is July 17th, 2023. I believe it is Immaculate Grid 106 based on some of the tweets that I saw being put out from other people's grids today. Didn't see them. A lot of people have the courtesy of blurring out or whatever, hiding their picks, but posting their scores so it doesn't give away the teams and players and give me an opportunity to get easy answers, because I don't know. I haven't played this one so far, but it is Immaculate Grid 106. Last time out, we went for sub 200 on the rarity score and under 2 minutes in time used to fill out the bracket. So we're going to go for that again today because we weren't able to accomplish both of those tasks. We went under 100 on the rarity score, which is pretty good, but we took like 2 minutes and 7-ish seconds. So just over 2 minutes in time taken. But this time around, we're going to go for both. We're going to go for not only the time and the speed, but the rarity, because getting both of those is really, I think, what makes this the most impressive thing. Because rarity is one thing, but you can take all day long to get a really cool rarity score. But ultimately, if you're under a time crunch, as everybody knows, typically when people are pressed with less time to do something, it doesn't make them maybe as effective or as efficient. So we're gonna dive straight into it. Immaculate Grid 106, going for sub 200 on the rarity score and under 2 minutes in time to complete. All right, so click the link, start the 5-minute timer. Once we get everything cleared out, start the 5-minute timer as we line this up, and away we go. Okay, Rangers, Astros, Dodgers, Nationals, 200K season, Gold Glove. All right, 200K season and Gold Glove. We're gonna go with Zach Greinke. Okay, 18%. I don't like that a lot, but Dodgers 200K season, Don Drysdale 3%. Love that number right there. Astros 200K season, Verlander, easy. Cole, we've used this guy a lot. Dallas Keuchel, because he won a Cy Young, 2%. Let's go. Okay, Rangers and Astros, Carlos Beltran 6%. Okay, not bad. Rangers and oh no, let's see. Oh, Adrian Beltre. Okay, love that. Dodgers and Nationals, Daniel Hudson, 2%. Love that. Let's go. Okay, Nationals and Astros, Nationals and Astros, Nationals. We use him a lot. Tyler Clippard, 9%. Okay, Nationals Gold Glove. We're gonna hold on that for now. Rangers Gold Glove. Give me Mitch Moreland. I think he won one. 1%. Let's go. 30 seconds. Nationals. Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay. He won this one over Kevin Kuzmanoff at third base. I know Kuz on the Padres. Ryan Zimmerman. Let's go. 3 minutes. Okay. Under 200 on the rarity score. Under 2 minutes on the performance. A lot of those. Okay, I wasn't able to go through the thought process on a lot of those, but I had some reasoning. Okay. Now, a lot of these, you could go through and just guess to some degree. Really good performance. I mean, really good performance, guys. We went sub 2 minutes. We went sub 200 on the rarity score. Again, as we always like to say with our titles and stuff in our video, this is our best performance. I think it is. I really think it is. You could say that the rarity score was lower on some of the other videos, and that is partially true, I think. But we went sub 2 minutes. Sub 2 minutes. Let's go. Okay. So Rangers and Astros, Carlos Beltran, as we sort of go through all these picks here. That one to me was just kind of pulled out of the hat. I knew Beltran played on the Astros because of the whole cheating situation. And the Rangers, I know he just like popped in there short time at the end of his career. Tyler Clippard, I know he pitched on the Nationals a ton. I know he pitched on 7 or 8 or 9 other teams. I think I just kind of popped that guess, but a lot of people knew that. Like some of the, it's hard to explain these picks when it's just like I just kind of guessed it and I kind of knew it. Dallas Keuchel for 200K season was easy in terms of I knew he won the Cy Young, and you can't win the Cy Young without having at least 200 strikeouts in a season. You could have gone Garrett Cole for the Astros, or Verlander, or Nolan Ryan. I'm sure there's probably a couple other pretty obvious answers, but we went with Dallas Keuchel. That one served us well with 2%. Going across the Dodgers board here. So we know that Beltre started his career on the Dodgers. We know he had his 3,000th hit on the Rangers. That one to me was pretty easy, and I'll be curious to see maybe some of the other answers as we go into the analytics here after this. Dodgers and Nationals. Daniel Hudson closed out the World Series for the Nationals, and then I know just as a Padres fan that like he's been on the Dodgers. He's been hurt. He hasn't really pitched a ton for them, but I remember the Padres traded for him in 2021, and he wasn't great. And then the Dodgers immediately picked him up, and he got healthy, and whatever. Dodgers 200K season. Again, you could go Kershaw, you could go Sandy Koufax, you could probably go Zach Greinke. Honestly, you could probably go a lot of guys. Don Drysdale, I know he was a legendary pitcher for them, so I just kind of threw that guess out there, knowing that he had a lot of really good years with the Dodgers, and he wasn't going to be one of those mainstream answers I just went with. Now, this Gold Glove row is crazy, but it's not. So let me just run through it. Now, Greinke, 200K season and Gold Glover. I knew he won a Gold Glove. I know he's had dominant Cy Young seasons. And again, you can't win the Cy Young without having 200Ks pretty much in a season. I mean, you can, but you're not gonna. At least back when Greinke did. And he was a Gold Glover. So that was an easy pick. And I'm curious to see. And I feel like that might be a #1 answer type answer. Ryan Zimmerman. Okay. Let me go to Mitch Moreland really quick. So Rangers Gold Glover. I know that Beltre never won one. I know that Ian Kinsler never won one. The only other guy I was thinking of guessing was like Elvis Andrews or I know they had I feel like they had like a catcher winning one. Regardless, Mitch Moreland, I know he was like, he just was great on the Rangers. And I weirdly enough, I remember him. He has that gold patch on the back of his first baseman's glove, because you get that from winning a Gold Glove, when he came over to the Padres. The Padres traded for him in 2020, came over, and they were like, oh, Gold Glove first baseman Mitch Moreland. And I was like, oh, like, okay. So that's kind of where that thought process came from. Now, this last one's crazy. Ryan Zimmerman, Gold Glover for the Nationals. The only reason I know that it's Ryan Zimmerman is because I don't know exactly the year, 06, 07, 08, somewhere in there. With the Padres, we had a guy named Kevin Kuzminoff playing third base for us, and he was excellent defensively. Not necessarily maybe the most rangy guy or even had the best arm, but I think all in all, that entire, again, I think it was 08, maybe 07. He had like one error, like all year. Kevin Kuzminoff did, and everybody like knew that because it's such a crazy stat. He might have even had 0. Regardless, people were like, oh, this guy's got to win the Gold Glove. Like, he was so sure-handed. He was so amazing. And then the Gold Glove came out, and we, as Padres fans, were like, we're going to have a Gold Glover. We're going to have Kevin Kuzminoff, because the whole team was horrible. And then the Gold Glove awards come out, and it's Ryan Zimmerman at third base. And he beat out Kevin Kuzminoff. And I'm like, dude. Like, it was disappointing, I'll be honest. But I knew he won a Gold Glove with the Nationals earlier on in his career when he was still playing third and not first base / pinch hitting, basically, for the Nats there at the end of his career. So, really good performance as we take a look at the summary here. Again, 129 on the Rarity score, Immaculate Grid 106. Now, let's see. Which answers were people struggling with the most? It looks like that Nationals and Astros category. Will Harris, good answer. Very good answer. Again, I told you guys, I I'm surprised with Nationals and Dodgers. The other one that's up there with number one answer, Max Scherzer, because he was included in the Trey Turner deal. Zimmerman, number one answer. Oh, Adrian Beltre did win one with the or with the Rangers, I should say. Okay. Yeah, Greg Maddux was the other one I was thinking of down here. That's the big one. He won like 15 Gold Gloves or something stupid, and obviously he was a great pitcher. 200K season. So Rangers and Corey Seager. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, Rangers and Dodgers, Corey Seager, Nolan Ryan for Rangers and Astros. Will Harris, that one makes sense. Yeah, and then Zimmerman. I mean, it looks like Zimmerman was just like the obvious answer. I don't even know who else. I don't know who else won one for them. Clayton Kershaw for Dodgers, 200K season. You know, so you heard me say a lot of these guys. Verlander for the Astros, Garrett Cole for the Astros. Whatever. You could probably get another 10 guy. Nolan Ryan for the Astros, right? Overall, let's see. The average score 6.9. Nice. 16 answers for this. Okay, so I'm curious to see 11 answers for Nationals Gold Glovers here as we go through. Adam LaRoche, Gary. Okay, so they're including the Expos. I guess that makes sense. They're part of the team. They were the Expos and now they're the Nats, I guess. I honestly, I wouldn't have thought of that. Like, I wouldn't have thought of Andre Dawson or Larry Walker or Gary Carter. That's actually kind of crazy. Anyways, we did really well, guys. We did really well. 129 on the rarity score, under 2 minutes on the total performance. We got it 9 out of 9, immaculate grid, right? So ultimately, I'm really happy with it. Let me know in the comments some of the alternative answers you guys went with. Been getting a lot of those on the videos. I really like that. I love when people comment in and they're like, I went with this guy, and it's like, wow. There was one my last video, I was like, wow, that's a really solid pull that I probably should have got. Either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Immaculate grid 106, 9 for 9, 129 rarity score, 1 minute and 54 seconds on the total time to completion. Like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more content, more baseball stuff as we dive into the deep parts of the baseball season and getting close to football season. That's all I'm going to say. So either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.